Welcome, agents, to your next briefing. Today's mission, exam extraction. You are going behind enemy lines into a hostile Cambridge physics past paper, specifically syllabus code 0625. Your objective is simple but highly demanding. Extract maximum marks in 20 minutes or less. Now, let's look at our two operatives in the field. First, we have Alex. Alex is brilliant, but he overloads his exam answers with raw physics facts and completely forgets the analysis. Then we have Sam. Sam rushes the paper, completely misses the command word requirements, and leaves easy marks on the table. Both of them are getting red pen all over their papers. Today, we are going to fix that. We're stepping into the role of the strategist to build a foolproof exam framework around the concept of action and reaction, taking you from 0% mark potential to an absolute 100%. Here is your logical flight path for today's extraction. 1. The action-reaction hook. 2. The 4-step gateway. 3. Cause and effect physics. 4. Passing the exam lens. And 5. Revision memory prompts. Let's move. Section 1. The action-reaction hook. Let's make this vital. Okay, here is a fundamental truth about mastering Cambridge physics. Whether you're tackling 0625, 0651, or even 9702, concepts have to feel real. They can't just be decorative facts you crammed the night before. So, I've got a challenge for you. What physical effect, measurement, or prediction actually depends on understanding action and reaction? Think about a rocket heading into space. We've all seen it. That rocket can literally only accelerate upward because it pushes exhaust gas downward with tremendous force. That equal and opposite push? That's everything. That is the extraction point. By starting with this physical reality, you become capable of reasoning your way through whatever tricky scenario the examiners decide to throw at you, rather than panicking. Now, before we continue, subscribe to our YouTube channel, Ace the Exams, at actheexams_IGCSE to excel in your Cambridge examinations. Click that subscribe button and hit the bell icon right now. Section 2. The 4-step gateway. Action and reaction isn't just an isolated chapter. It is actually a micro-gateway into a much larger scientific pattern that Cambridge examiners are absolutely obsessed with. We call this the PEEL framework: point, evidence, explanation, link. And it perfectly mirrors the 4 steps top-tier students use to secure every single mark. Step 1. Identify. That's your point. You identify the phenomenon, like recognizing a pair of interacting forces. Step 2. State. That's your evidence. State the relationship involved. For example, the forces are exactly equal in size but opposite in direction. Step 3. Explain. This is the core explanation. Why does it happen? Well, they must act on 2 different objects. And step 4, connect. This is the link. Connect it back to a real observation. This is where operative Sam usually fails. Sam rushes and just states the forces, totally missing the explanation and the link, losing half the marks. Structuring your thoughts with this 4-step gateway proves you actually know how the universe operates. Section 3, Cause and Effect Physics. Time for the transformation. All right. Let's talk about making the jump from everyday language to deploying precise, mark-winning physics vocabulary. This quote hits the nail on the head. Insist on cause and effect rather than isolated facts. This is the physics success blueprint. A force doesn't just happen randomly in a vacuum. Let's look at a live rewrite of an answer. Operative Alex originally wrote, "The swimmer moves because of Newton's law." 0 marks. No analysis. Now, let's apply the blueprint and transform those red marks into green check marks. If a swimmer pushes back on the water, that is the cause. The water pushes forward on the swimmer. That is the effect. See the difference? Whether you are dealing with fields, circuits, or waves across any of the Cambridge syllabuses like 5054 or 0652, connecting that chain of cause and effect is your ultimate weapon. You aren't just reciting facts. You are building a logical sequence that examiners are literally forced to give full marks to. Stop scrolling. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, Ace the Exams, at actheexams_IGCSE to excel in your Cambridge examinations. We've helped thousands of students improve by 2-3 grade boundaries. Join them right now by subscribing to at acetheexams_IGCSE and turn on all notifications so you never miss our weekly exam strategy sessions. Okay, let's jump into our interactive workshop. I want you to imagine a 60-second timer ticking down. You need to scan this list and extract the core trend. Look at transport safety, for example. Understanding how crumple zones manage reaction forces during a crash literally saves lives. It extends the collision time to reduce the impact force. If you can name one real-world situation from this list where the physics helps predict an outcome, you are already thinking like a top-tier candidate. Section 4. Passing the exam lens. This is where the rubber meets the road. This is the complete answering system. To guarantee top marks, you need 3 rules: command word decoding, Peel framework application, and a time management matrix. When a Cambridge structured question hits you with the command word explain, you don't just describe. You use this 4-step lens: definition, relationship, explanation, application. It maps perfectly to our strategy. You define the core idea, you decode the relationship mathematically, you explain the physical cause and effect, and you apply it straight to the hostile question in front of you. If you practice speed writing one perfect paragraph using these 4 steps in under 60 seconds, you will dominate the exam paper. Let's do a find the flaw challenge. We've got a classic common weakness on the left and the best answer on the right. Look at the weakness: writing a formula without explaining variables or quoting a process without a physical link. This is classic Alex behavior. Examiners see students quote, "Every action has an equal and opposite reaction," without any context all the time. It's a massive mark loser. Now look at the best answer. It gives a specific example. It clearly states that if object A exerts a force on object B, then object B exerts a force of the exact same size back on object A, but in the opposite direction. It explicitly mentions the 2 interacting objects. Identifying that flaw and shifting to the application-first mindset is your secret weapon. Section 5. Revision Memory Prompts. Here is your final cheat sheet recap graphic. We are pushing that mark potential progress bar all the way to 100% right now. To lock in this entire system for short answer questions, you need active recall. So, when you're revising, cover your notes and hit these 4 prompts. What is the core idea? What changes physically? What quantity or graph shows it? Where is it used? If you can answer these aloud quickly, your topic knowledge isn't just surface level, it is absolutely secure and ready for exam extraction. Mission almost complete, but I have one final vital challenge for you. Can you name one real-life situation where action and reaction matters and justify the link clearly using the Peel framework we just built? Don't just name an object. Give me the relationship, the explanation, and the application. Students who implement these physics strategies see an average improvement of 2 grade boundaries, but only if they practice consistently with our weekly videos. Here's your final reminder. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, Ace the Exams, at acetheexams_IGCSE to excel in your Cambridge examinations. Subscribe right now to at acetheexams_IGCSE and click that bell. Don't let another exam pass you by. Drop a comment below with your target grade for physics and the biggest challenge you're facing. Our team responds to every comment. Like and share this video with a study partner. Ace the Exams. Your Cambridge success starts here.